cultivating emotional intelligence in relationships. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, plays a crucial role in how we connect with other people, especially in romantic relationships. So in this video, we're going to break down how mastering emotional intelligence can help you build stronger, longer, and more fulfilling relationships. If that sounds good to you, stick around, but first check and see if you're a subscriber, and if not, click the bell and the subscribe button so that you learn when we drop videos like this to help you live a more fulfilled and full life. I'll be right back.
GILD Coaching. More success, less stress.
First, we're going to define emotional intelligence. It refers to the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as recognize and understand the emotions of others. They're not yours to manage. It involves skills like empathy, self-regulation, and emotional awareness. So in a romantic relationship, having high emotional intelligence means that you can communicate better, you can resolve conflicts more effectively, you can connect with your partner on a deeper level. It really matters. It's vital in love relationships because it directly impacts how we respond to our partner's emotions and their needs. It allows you to be attuned to your partner's feelings. That helps you navigate both the good and the challenging moments in a relationship with more ease. For example, when you have a high amount of emotional intelligence, you can listen without judgment. You can offer support when needed, and you can maintain a calm demeanor even when things get tense. So this makes it a lot easier to create healthy, positive relationships where both partners feel valued and understood. So there are key elements of emotional intelligence in relationships. Now, I'm specifically talking about love relationships right now, but this could also be family relationships. This could be friendships. You can translate this in a lot of different ways. First, the first key is self-awareness. It's the foundation of emotional intelligence. Being aware of your own emotions, being aware of your thoughts, your reactions, all of this allows you to manage everything more effectively. So in a relationship, this means being mindful of how your emotions influence your behavior and how your emotions also influence your communication. The second key is self-regulation. It's about controlling impulses, reactions, and emotions during disagreements specifically. So instead of reacting defensively or aggressively, emotionally intelligent partners are able to pause, they're able to think, and they're able to respond in a more measured way. If you've watched other videos of mine, I've always said that in lots of different videos that you can either react, which is fast, or you can respond, which has thought related to it. So self-regulation helps you to be in that responsive space instead of a reactive space. And then we have empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of your partner, not necessarily taking them on yourself. It's beyond just listening. It's understanding what they're saying that they're feeling. It's not putting yourself in somebody else's shoes, because that would be you trying to co-feel their feeling. And if somebody's not feeling good, you don't want to co-feel that. Why would you put yourself through that? If somebody's not feeling great, you want to hear what they're saying and then try to understand what they are feeling, not by taking the feelings on yourself. Empathy helps build trust and connection in a relationship, because even though you're not taking on their feelings as your own, you are doing your best to understand what their feelings are, how their feelings are impacting them, and then how you can respond in your own way with your own feelings. The fourth key is effective communication. Good communication is important in any relationship, but emotionally intelligent people know how to communicate in a way that fosters understanding rather than conflict. This means using I statements, I and not you statements. This also means staying calm, and this means listening without interrupting. I also said a little while ago that when you are self-aware and when you have self-reflection and you're practicing empathy, you listen to people without judgment. And that means that you're not taking in what they're saying and then automatically sticking labels all over it. So that has a lot to do with this as well. Good communicators train themselves to not judge constantly while they're listening to someone, so that they're not splitting their brain time trying to remember a response that they want to shoot back. They're listening to understand and not listening to respond. And that's the communication that you want. And then the fifth one is conflict resolution. And this has to do with communication, but it's different. Disagreements are inevitable in relationships, but emotional intelligence helps you resolve them in a healthy way. So rather than escalating the situation, you can approach conflicts with a problem-solving mindset, aiming for a solution that works for both partners. If you want to improve your emotional intelligence in your relationships, here are a few ways. Practice self-reflection. Take time to reflect on your emotions and your actions by journaling or simply sitting in silence. It can help you understand what triggers certain reactions in you so that you can either avoid those triggers or shift your reactions into responses that will yield better results. Work on your active listening. When your partner speaks or whoever you're in a relationship with, listen to understand, not to respond. Like I just said, this simple shift can strengthen your bond and ensure that both of you feel heard. Learn to manage your stress. Emotional intelligence includes managing your stress levels. When you're calm, it's easier to be present and respond thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. And then show empathy regularly. Make an effort to validate your partner's emotions, even if you don't always agree. Acknowledging their feelings can create a stronger emotional connection. Mastering emotional intelligence in love and romance is about becoming more aware of your own emotions, understanding your partner's feelings, and learning how to respond in a way that strengthens the relationship. So by working on those key aspects that we just talked about, like empathy, communication, conflict resolution, you can create deeper, more fulfilling bonds with your partner. Emotional intelligence is not something that you're just born with. It's a set of skills that you can develop and you can refine over time. So start practicing them now, today, and watch your relationships grow stronger. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below with your thoughts on emotional intelligence in relationships. And I'll see you next time.